Hi, welcome to another episode of Vlogging with Tempo. I'm Mark Fleming, Service Manager of Tempo. Today we're going to be talking about this. It's emergency drain pan safety switch. A lot of people don't know that if your air conditioner is sitting in your attic, you have a drain pan that sits underneath it. That is for overflow if you ever have a problem with your drain line. If you don't have a safety switch on your drain pan, it's recommended that you do have one installed. The reason for that is if you have an event where the drain pan buckles or something unforeseen happens, you could have property damage. I've seen water come through people's houses. It affects the ceiling, the floor underneath, property that you might have, important things. And generally it never happens at a great time. Sometimes even when you're out of town. If you have a drain switch installed, it'll shut the unit off when it overflows. I've even seen, a lot of people don't know that there's a pipe that sits out if you have your air conditioner in your attic that drips on the back side of your house or on either side of your house. When that's dripping, that's your cue that you have a problem. But I've been at people's houses for a barbecue where they've taken that pipe and routed it somewhere thinking it's a normal function. It's your first line of condensation being drained away from your air conditioner. That's not the case. Drain lines are supposed to go into your house. If you have water in your pan and it's dripping outside, you need to call for service. However, in an event where something bad happens with that drain line, an emergency drain line safety switch will shut your unit off and you'll know right away that you need to call an air conditioning service man. This is our new emergency drain pan safety switch. It differs from previous generations. The generation before this, you probably see on your house right now if you have one. You can upgrade to this one. Generations before that just had a little arm and a little piece of styrofoam and popped up maybe if you were lucky. And then there's always the case where you don't have one at all. The reason why there's the biggest difference in this one is this one is latching. What does that mean? Latching means that if it shuts off, it'll stay shut off. The biggest benefit to when it shuts off and stays shut off is if you have it where there's water in your drain pan, which is very, very, very heavy, and it's sitting there for a long time, but not enough to activate your switch consistently. The switch may shut the unit off, water may evaporate or drain out slowly, kick the unit back on, and you may have a lot of weight on your drain pan that you don't even know you have right now. If it's too heavy, well, it'll come through your ceiling. This, if the water level gets to the point where it'll push up on the switch, which is a float, it'll stay switched off. That means that when you have that problem and you call for service, they'll fix the problem that's causing the drain pan to have water in it, and then they can reset it, and then you're good to go. In previous generations, it would push up on its own, but it would drop right back down into position. You may have some vibration that kicks the water up and down, and that weight is still above your ceiling, which isn't ideal. If you have an existing drain line safety switch, you can upgrade to this drain line safety switch. If you don't have a drain line safety switch, you can have this installed. At time of service, it can be done preventively. If you have the drain line backed up and we come out to service your drain line, it'll be a recommendation. Now that you know about it, you can ask your technician before he even starts working about it. We can install this by itself. We can install it in conjunction with other drain line safety switches to provide even more security against property damage. The drain line safety switch, emergency drain line safety switch in a combo is called a ceiling saver combo, so you can ask about that as well. The great news is Tempo Club members receive big discounts on services like this. If this is installed as a ceiling saver combo, it's on special, so it's a bigger discount than normal, but the standard discount across the board is 15% on services. Tempo Club members also have us come out twice a year to do seasonal maintenances, spring and fall, and they get priority service. So if you have a breakdown at a high demand time, you'll be first in line. You can call Tempo at 972-579-2000, speak with the customer service representative, and you can get set up for that right now. You can do it as a monthly, or you can do it upfront annually. Keep tuned to Vlogging with Tempo. We'll be sharing important information you need to know about staying comfortable in your home. I hope you liked our discussion about the emergency drain pan safety switch. We'll be talking more about that in future episodes. In the meantime, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. If you find this useful and you want to share it with somebody else who needs the information, feel free to share with your family and your friends. Thank you so much, and see you in the next episode.